about the kettlebell clean today. So we previously just did a video on barbell cleans, and we actually got some requests to do the movement with a kettlebell. So we're gonna break it down for you. So there's two different ways that you can do the kettlebell clean. You can do it from the ground, from like a dead stop, or you can do it from the swing, okay? So we'll go over from the ground first, since that's a little easier to learn. The swing takes a little bit more finesse to keep it in the proper positioning, okay? So for the kettlebell clean from the ground, you obviously got your kettlebell. You're gonna start in a hip hinge pattern, okay? So if I turn to the side, my butt should be above my knees when I'm doing this motion, okay? If you drop down to a squat every time you go to pick up the kettlebell, that's gonna be way too much work for you, okay? So don't make it harder than it needs to be. So again, from a hip hinge, so you're just gonna bend over, grab your kettlebell. I'll just show you what it looks like full speed, and then we can break it down. So you're here, good hip hinge, keep it nice and close. Pop it up and control the kettlebell to your elbow pocket, right? So what you don't wanna do is let the kettlebell kind of come up and then crash down onto your elbow, right? That's not gonna feel good or be efficient for the movement. All right, so you have to make sure you are getting a little bit of explosiveness on the way up. That's where your power is gonna come from, right? Similar to a barbell clean when you're using your power position to get that explosiveness, right? So you're here. From here, you're going to bring it straight up. And then this is where you're gonna get that same kind of triple extension that you're gonna want in a barbell clean. So ankles, knees, and hips, right? They all extend. So they should all be straight. Nothing should be flexed or bent in that position, okay? From there, that's where you're gonna want that little bit of elbow pull, just like the barbell clean. So you're here, explode, elbow pull, and then you're controlling the clean to that elbow pocket, into that front rack position. Okay, so hip hinge, you're here, triple extension, elbow pull, and then control it, okay? So number one thing, make sure you're getting that explosiveness enough to get the kettlebell up and the weight up. And then number two, make sure you're not letting the weight crash down, because it's gonna pull you out of that strong front rack position and it's just not gonna feel good, okay? So you're here, good hip hinge, triple extension, elbow pull, and then control it to your hip pocket or your elbow pocket. All right, and then, so that's pretty much from the ground. Now we'll go over just real quick the swing, right? So in a Metcon or something where you're trying to get your heart rate up a little bit more, the swing might be your most efficient way to do the kettlebell clean, okay? So this is a little bit trickier because with this one, you want to avoid that big rainbow effect. Okay, so you want to make sure that's not happening. You want to make sure you keep it super close, just like the barbell clean, and then you're just finishing out the movement similar to like what we did from the ground. So I'll just show you real quick. Okay, so again, same idea. The only thing you're changing is now you're coming from the swing. Don't let it come out in front of you like this. Keep it nice and close. Bring it right to that hip pocket. So same exact motion, just make sure at the swing, you're not getting that rainbow, keeping it nice and close, and just using that momentum to help you rather than work against you. So hopefully this is helpful. If you guys have any further questions about how to do the kettlebell clean, feel free to reach out, comment below, and let us know if we can help you make this movement more efficient